Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today, joining me um, for our webinar on the Community Impact Awards, which I'm excited about. This is all about how to apply, deadlines, details surrounding the awards, why the awards exist in the first place, and what our plans are this year. Very excited to share this amazing opportunity to celebrate the good that each of you are doing in your company and through your company within your community. And so the Community Impact Awards is really an extension of Culture of Good. Culture of Good is all about empowering businesses to drive purpose and impact by aligning what we do as a business with why we do it. And so these awards are an extension of the work that we do with the Culture of Good, with keynotes and workshops, to be able to drive cultural change and positive impact internally with your teams. And the major driver for that is community impact. So, little background on me for those of us who haven't met. I'm Ryan McCarty, the heart behind the Culture of Good. I've been at this work now, I think, for 12 years. Over the last decade plus, we've learned a lot about what it is that inspires teams, what engages our team members. And one of the most profound things that we've discovered is that when we give employees, our team members, an opportunity to give back and to do good through their everyday work, and they connect what they do every day to why they do it, that's a major driver to engagement. We even say it this way, that the new employee engagement is employee fulfillment. And so the Community Impact Awards really is about what are the fulfilling things that your business is doing, whether you're a for-profit or you're a nonprofit. You can apply for these Community Impact Awards. This is going to be our second year in the awards. We'll share a little bit here in just a moment about some of last year's winners in 2024. But the deadline is coming up very quick. So if you don't stay for the whole webinar, just know that you have a couple weeks left to register for the 2025 awards. Then all the registrants and the applicants will go into a judging process. And throughout that judging process, then if and when you're selected to be a recipient of the 2025 Community Impact Awards, you'll be notified about that in March. And then in April, we'll be doing some publicity work. And then also then in May, we're going to have a national virtual call where all the applicants and winners will jump on. You can have your teams jump on. We're just going to have a celebration of the 2025 winners. So we're real excited, as I said, here at the Culture of Good, to be able to empower businesses to connect not just what we do to our products and solutions and our services, but why we do it, our mission, our values, the core soul of our business, as we would like to say. And so if you've not learned about the Culture of Good Community Impact Awards up to this point, this webinar is going to go a little bit deep into the details in terms of how to apply. You'll notice at the bottom of this screen, there's a website. You can always copy that, paste it in the URL, jump over to cultureofgood.com/COG-award. And that page will give you the majority of the information that you're looking for regarding the awards this year. You can look up last year's winners. You can access our fact page there with all the questions you might need answered in order for your business to apply. But these awards matter because they recognize and celebrate companies that don't just do good, but they also inspire others to do good as well. At the Culture of Good, we've recognized that one of the things that many companies do is community impact. There's a lot of organizations out there, both nonprofit and for profit, that prioritize giving back and doing good, making a difference through their employees and team members, through volunteerism, philanthropy, giving back. Some of you have paid time off that you offer your employees, or team events, maybe large corporate events throughout the year that you collectively give back to the community. If you have all of that going, I just want to say that you qualify for the awards. This is not a competition, so we're not going to put you up against another company in your industry. This is simply if you care about doing good, if you care about your community and you care about your employees, this is an opportunity to, number one, celebrate your team that's going out into your community and making an impact. Sometimes, recognition happens in small ways. This is a big way to gain recognition. This is a national recognition. Your team is recognized. There's opportunity to share the good that you do. Something that we always say at the Culture of Good is we should never do good to be seen, but we should always be seen doing good. And so this isn't just about, oh, look at us. This isn't a brag. This is about being proud of the good that you do and inspiring others to join you in doing that good. It's one of the promises that we've made at the Culture of Good, and really the extension of that is the Community Impact Awards for us. We want to inspire more and more companies to be more active in their community, giving back and doing good. So this is not a competition. You're going to qualify, your business will qualify, whether you're for-profit or nonprofit, if you prioritize good within your business. So the Community Impact Awards are focused on 3 areas or 3 criteria. One of those is just your overall impact. And so your overall impact. Number 2, how engaged your teams are in giving back and doing good. So not just checks to charities, but also the involvement of your teams in the give back and in the community impact. And then the 3rd criteria is the sustainability. What plans do you have for the future to grow the good that you're doing? Because again, we want the good to grow. We want your good to grow. You know this and I know this, that whatever we recognize and whatever we recognize within our business, and whatever we reward in our business, those kind of behaviors will continue. And so this is a recognition and a reward for teams that are giving back and doing good. I know the companies that were the 2024 recipients, their good since receiving the award has continued to grow. The teams now recognize the importance that the company puts on that. They may have known before, but the growth of that and the involvement and participation of more team members and more employees within the good that is happening within your organization will continue to grow as you recognize and reward that type of behavior. So this is a big way to say to your teams, awesome job. We recognize the good that you all are doing. We applied for the Community Impact Awards through the Culture of Good. We've been rewarded that, which means we are the type of business that's a force for good. And to be able to say that to your teams is significant. Also, having that national recognition, to be able to be recognized on a national level throughout your industry, that's a significant win as well. I'm thinking of Wiley Metal Fabricating in Marion, Indiana, who was one of our recipients last year, and a recipient within metal fabrication. And you think about metal fabrication plants aren't usually known for giving back to community or cultural movements internally, but they've really embraced this, and it's become a driver to their engagement. Turnover has decreased from over 100% down to 12% for them. Significant employee engagement and recognition that takes place. And so that rewarding of that has continued to grow the good and grow the culture within their business. And so having that national recognition, and then thinking about how we celebrate those teams, and then how that builds that team morale internally. You know, every one of us, I believe, don't want to go to a workplace where we aren't looking forward to going to work, and we don't feel connected, and we don't feel engaged. Some of us at times may feel disengaged with the culture that we have. But I would say this, I would say when we're recognizing the good that we do and the good that our teams are doing, when we're rewarding that, that's that boost of morale and that sense of pride that our employees and team members can go home and say, you know, work might have been tough today, but we really made an impact together. That common shared purpose throughout your organization is really what the Community Impact Awards, one of the benefits, major benefits that we've seen as companies have embraced the community impact and the good. But not only that, it's not just that it's something that they do, but it's at the core of their mission. It's part of why they exist. It's at the very core of who they are and why they do what they do every single day. And so, from national recognition, employee morale, and being able to be recognized in your industry and throughout your industry is a significant thing. And so, as you're embarking on applying for the awards, I wanted to talk about a little bit about um, the importance of businesses leading with purpose. When you're leading with purpose, you're engaging employees, you're driving loyalty, and through that positive impact in your communities, you're showing the soul of your business to those that may want to work for you, those that may want to do business with you. So, one of the benefits of registering and applying for the Community Impact Awards is to be able to um, use the badge, the Culture of Good, the Community Impact Award badge. So you'll receive a 2025 Community Impact Award recipient badge. That's significant. I know the 2024 winners, they put that badge on their emails, they have it on their website, as well as part of that national recognition, being able to be in our annual report of those that have won. And you're also going to be highlighted on our website. You'll receive a press kit that includes a press release that can be tailored to your business and your organization. It has many opportunities in terms of the sharing of the good that you do. And so I want to encourage you that you'll receive a press kit along with the badge to be able to use. And so we've seen companies use that for recruiting efforts of potential employees that are saying, I don't know if I want to work for company A or company B, and you're company A and you share the good that you do and you have community impact. All things being equal, what we know is that employees are looking to work for companies that afford them opportunities to have a sense of purpose and a sense of meaning in their work. And I know this from working with all the companies that we do and building a culture of good and community impact in their businesses, that vendors and customers are looking to work with businesses and organizations that lead with heart. So if you have a heart and your business has a heart, that gets right to the soul of what this is all about. And so let's talk about who can qualify to apply. I'm going to say again, if you weren't with us at the very beginning of this, that this is not a competition between companies. This is you qualify as you impact your community, as you engage your employees and team members in that impact, and as you have plans to sustain that impact. And so let's talk a little bit about how to apply. So the link at the bottom of the screen, culture of good slash COG, cultureofgood.com/COG dash award. And you can just go on cultureofgood.com as well, and through the navigation be able to find it. Uh, in that link, you'll find um, all the general information that you need regarding the awards. There's a bullet there that says, I'm ready to apply. You can click on that. You're going to go to another page. When you click on ready to apply, you'll go to another page that has a step-by-step process for you. The entire web page is really an instructional page that takes you step by step in how to apply. The first thing that you're going to need to do is register. So the way that you register is you'll click ready to apply, and it'll take you to the page after you have all the information that you need. You'll go through all the steps. At the bottom of the page, then you'll select the different size, the size of the organization within the registration that fits your company. Okay, so there's three categories of sizes for businesses, both for-profit and nonprofit, that can apply. And I'll go right into what those fees are to apply. And so we simplified the process. You're going to be recognized within your industry. You'll put that information in the application, but this isn't, again, a competition within industries. This is really about you being recognized and you celebrating your teams for the good that they do. So three categories: small, medium, and large businesses. Small, medium, and large. Very simple. Small goes up to 250 employees, and the fee for you to apply, if you have up to 250 employees, is simply $250. If you have above 250 employees to 1,000, we're calling you a medium-sized business, and it's $500 for you to apply. And if you have over 1,000 employees, if you have 1,000 employees or 50,000 employees, the cost and fee for you to apply is $750. So again, we have small, medium, and large. So when you go on to cultureofgood.com and you see the box to register, you'll select the size of the organization you're with. You'll see the fees right there, as clear as can be. And I want to say this: you do not have to pay when you register. So when you select it, you'll go through registration. That will create your application portal. That'll open up to your application portal. And once that opens up, you can complete the application and pay after you apply. So you can pay at any point in the process. So you can pay at registration, you can pay halfway through the application. The pay button in the application is at the bottom left of your screen. And so as you're applying, you'll see an area to the bottom left where you can pay. You'll submit that application. And again, we'll take the next couple months to go through the judging process. We have a judging panel of experts in the world of community impact and culture and employee engagement. And it's based on clear criteria, ensuring that it's going to reflect those that win are those that qualify as they apply. All right. So it's going to reflect genuine impact. So we want to see and celebrate the impact that your organization is doing, and then work to tell your story and share your story through the Culture of Good, through our socials, along with that press kit that you receive with the press release that can be tailored. You're also going to receive social media posts and images and motion video to be able to share that to your socials and to email, to your database, and to really celebrate this. We celebrate a lot in businesses. We celebrate when businesses make lots of money. Right? We celebrate huge milestones in our journey of growth and as we evolve as an organization, when was the last time you stopped and paused and really celebrated your teams for the good that they were doing in the community? When was the last time you paused and really said, you know what, this matters to us, and we're going to apply for this award in order to be able to recognize our teams for the good that they're doing. This is your opportunity to do that. So by applying, you're not only recognizing your team's efforts, but you're also inspiring others to follow your lead in creating meaningful change. So this is a celebration of your organization and your company, but this is also a movement of companies just like yours that lead with heart, that are a force for good in the world, and that care about their community in meaningful, practical, real ways. So this is more than just lip service. This is really about your culture and your mission, your vision, and your involvement in community impact. If that's you, you qualify for the 2025 awards, and I'd love to have you apply. So there's a few things that I've gone over in terms of the benefits of applying. I want to share a couple of those again. It's going to build pride and engagement with your team. It's an opportunity to pause again and share the good that you do. Positions your team and your business as a leader in the industry. And so gaining industry recognition is significant as well. To be able to say we're in manufacturing or healthcare or financial services, or we're in consulting, or whatever it is that you're in. I know, I've already seen some of the 2025 applicants, very excited for, those that are in sports, and there's just a plethora of organizations doing good. And now is the time. I would say now is the time. There's no greater time to be able to have a positive story to be able to share this year from your organization. And that's really what it does. It amplifies your efforts. It gives you national visibility and national coverage. And so I wanted to share a real quick video. It's just a minute, maybe a minute and a few seconds of a visit I had at Lippert with a few of the leaders there, one being Jason Lippert, Edgar, and Rick. And I want to show a quick video of the 2024 when we dropped off the trophy, and just hearing from Jason Lippert, the CEO of Lippert, and his heart and why the Community Impact Awards matter to them, and just their involvement in doing good. They're a great, great example of a community impact company that's a force for good. Here you go.
Our goal, real simply, is just to, be a great example of what business can look like out there. We want other businesses to know that if you really, push on core values, you put resources in culture, leadership development, you can transform your workforce just by, loving and caring for your people, and, holding them accountable to real high performance standards at the same time, which is what everybody wants. And then ultimately, with all the serving things that we do, where, we have over 78% of our workforce, participating in at least one serving event a year. We think that that's something that other businesses can latch on to. So we're just trying to, do a lot of things that can show how business can be a force for good.
Yeah.
Hoping that other companies, catch one or two of those things. And if they do one or two of those things, that we're looking to be a little bit better place. And we're just happy to be a part of what this could be for the communities around the country here, just using business as a force for good.
Yeah, you're a significant example of that. So I appreciate your heart, because your heart shines through, and the leadership as well. So
a lot of good hearts here.
I know, definitely. So thank you.
Yeah.
So that's Lippert, and that's a large organization that prioritizes giving back and doing good. Some of you may be watching that and thinking, well, we don't have that many employees. I'm thinking of People First, that just has 2 or 3 employees over in Ohio, and they were one of our winners in 2024. And was able to spend some time with them and brought the trophy over to their business and just sharing the impact that they're having. You don't have to have 30,000 employees or 3,000 employees. You could have 3 employees. And the impact that you make in the community is still a significant, makes a significant difference. And it's inspiring. And so, as you heard from Jason there, you know, if we can prioritize this type of work, it really does engage our employees on a deeper level and allows us to be able to uh, share a story about how much we care as a business and the type of work that we do beyond our products and beyond our services. And so the deadline is coming up. So January 31st. So you have 2 weeks to apply. If you get the application process started, so after you register on the website, you'll want to complete the application. Once you register, the reason you register before the application opens up is once you register, you'll receive an email with a PIN. If you happen to not be able to complete the application in that first setting, you can always go back. You'll see it in draft mode. You can go back and complete that application. As long as you're registered by January 31st, if you happen to not be able to complete the application by the 31st, I'll follow up with you. We'll make sure that you get that completed and that you complete your application and that we've answered all the questions that you might have along the way. In saying that, I'd love for you to reach out to me if you have any questions. If you do, you can reach directly out to me at ryan@cultureofgood.com. That's Ryan. My first name's right there at cultureofgood.com. You can email me directly. I can set a call up with you, or we can exchange conversation through email, as well as if you have a question, I'll be jumping on after this webinar. A lot of webinars are pre-recorded. This is not pre-recorded. This is live as can be. And so if you have questions, put it down in the chat. If you're on LinkedIn right now, or maybe you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, wherever you might find yourself or you found this video, put a question in the comments. I'll reach out to you to make sure that all your questions are answered. I'd love to do that in this second, but we're almost out of time. And so as you put questions in the comments, I'll definitely reach back out to you, answer any questions that you might have. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to go on cultureofgood.com/COG-award. That's cultureofgood.com/COG-award. And you'll want to read through all of the information there. You can download the application questions before you apply. You can, again, access our fact page on that page. And you can also access the application page, which takes you step by step through the process of applying. Listen, there is no better time to shine a spotlight on your team's impact and inspire others to do the same. So I want you to go on cultureofgood.com today. And I want to thank you for your time, for the community impact that you prioritize through your business and through your organization. The Culture of Good is here to help you grow your impact. I know we had one potential applicant reach out and say, you know what, I don't think we're there yet to apply, but we'd like to grow our good by next year so we can apply for maybe 2026. So we're discussing workshops and coaching and doing some internal work within the business to be able to grow their good so that they can qualify for the 2026. If you're already active in your community through giving back and doing good, now is the time to apply. Now is the time to gain that national recognition, boost employee morale, gain the recognition that your business, your organization deserves. Remember, we should never do good to be seen. but we should always, 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 always be seen doing good. That impacts both our internal business and also that impacts our communities. Ultimately, as business is a force for good, and you apply for these awards, you join a movement of companies across this country, and in future years, soon to be a global award. Reach out if you have any questions. Again, the deadline is January 31st, so you have 2 weeks to apply. Jump on cultureofgood.com today and register and apply for the Community Impact Awards. Thank you guys for jumping on. I'm going to end this, and you can always review this, share this, please, comment below, share it on your socials to raise awareness, as well as you can share this to those in your organization or maybe on your team that have questions about the awards. Thank you so much for jumping on, and I'll see you next time.